Okay, let's talk about something big. What if you could actually make an extra $500 a day online? And no, I'm not talking about launching some super complex business. There's a simple, really powerful strategy that's kind of hiding in plain sight. So let's dig into how it works, shall we?
So, is there really a secret to hitting that $500 a day mark online? I mean, a real one? One that doesn't require you to have a massive social media following or a boatload of cash to get started? The answer is yes, absolutely. And I'm willing to bet it's not what you're thinking.
All right, first things first, let's just cut through all the noise. We are not talking about dropshipping. We're not talking about the endless, painful grind of affiliate marketing that, you hear about everywhere. Now, we are focusing on a real, sustainable strategy that, well, that actually works.
So, what is this big secret? It's called service arbitrage. Now, I know, the name might sound a little corporate, a little fancy, but trust me, the core idea behind it is so simple and totally accessible to pretty much anyone.
Okay, here's the whole thing in a nutshell. You find a client who needs something done, let's just say a new logo, right? Then you go out and hire a talented freelance designer to do the actual work, but for less than what your client is paying you. Your job is to manage the project, make sure everything looks amazing, and then you pocket the difference. See, your real value here is being that reliable project manager, the connector.
Let's put some numbers on this to make it super clear. A client pays you, say, $800 for a logo because you're providing a complete managed service, right? You're saving them all the time and the headache of having to find and vet and manage a freelancer themselves. Then you go and find a great freelancer on a site like Upwork or Fiverr who can do amazing work for, say, $300. You are that crucial link in the middle that makes it all happen, and you get to keep that $500 profit for your management skills. It's brilliant.
So why is this so incredibly effective, like right now? Well, think about it. Businesses are starving for specialized skills. I'm talking video editing, copywriting, you name it. But they often don't want the huge cost or commitment of hiring a full-time employee. And that's where you come in. You step right into that gap, tapping into this massive global talent pool of freelancers.
Okay, and this is probably the most important part. It's a huge mindset shift. Ready? You don't need to be the expert. Let that sink in. You don't have to be the world's greatest graphic designer or some kind of coding genius.
No, your job isn't to do the work. It's to be the connection. Your value, your money, comes from finding the client, sourcing the right talent, and just making sure the whole process runs smoothly. The skills you need are communication and project management, not the technical stuff itself. Big difference. All right, so this probably all sounds pretty good, right? So how do you actually get started? Well, it all kicks off with step 1, choosing your service. What you're looking for here is the sweet spot. You want services that are in super high demand, but, and this is key, they don't require you to have deep technical knowledge to manage them. The client just needs to see clear value, while the really tricky stuff is handled by the specialist you hire. So what are we talking about? Things like logo design, maybe some basic video editing for social media, putting together content calendars, proofreading, transcription, even just simple website updates. I mean, these are all things businesses need done constantly, and they're perfect for this model. Now, here's a good tip. Try to pick something you at least kind of understand. That way, you can talk to clients confidently, and you'll know if the final work is actually any good. Okay, so you've picked a service. Now for the big one. Finding clients. And let's be honest, this is where most people get tripped up. But there is a much, much smarter way to do this than what you typically see people trying. So here's what not to do. The biggest mistake people make is running straight to those generic job boards to look for work. Huge, huge mistake. Why? Because you're instantly competing with literally thousands of other people, all driving the price down. It's a race to the bottom, and it just completely crushes your profit margin from the get-go. The real key here is to be proactive. Go out and find businesses that obviously need your help. I mean, think about that local restaurant with a website that looks like it's from 1998, or an author you like who has zero social media game, or that new startup with a really generic logo. Instead of waiting for them to post a job, you reach out directly. Just a simple, helpful pitch showing them how you can solve their problem. All right, we've covered the what, we've covered the why. Now it's time to talk about your next move. It's about turning all this knowledge into actual action. Just remember the key takeaway here. Your job is to be the connector, not the creator. That's it. Find a clear need, find the right person to solve it, and manage the process. That is the entire model right there. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. What's one high-demand skill you could connect a client with, starting like today? Think about it. Look at the businesses around you. The opportunity is everywhere. The secret's out. Now, what you do next, well, that's up to you.